did you think of that effort today? Start with there.
The first period I thought was really good. Obviously the power play came up big with 2 goals. I don't know, I just think we can still get a little bit quicker, faster. I think the goalie played well because I thought we did have some good chances. I think we just need to build on doing things right so we can gain a little more momentum, more push regularly.
So a couple of nights ago, we're standing here asking you about turnovers and stuff from Evan Bouchard, and tonight he's sitting in there with the overtime winner. Is there an even keel to this player that lets him kind of do both?
Yeah, he's able to put things behind him as well as he can, and I know his game has been frustrating himself. Like, it's not that he's been whatever, shrug his shoulders. That's not the case with Evan, but he feels, and so do we, that he can be one of the best defensemen in the NHL every night, and he wasn't playing like that. But, tonight was more of what I'm familiar with. He made some nice plays. The power play went 2 for 2. He has a lot to do with that, and he gets the overtime winner. So, obviously he's got a lot of attention about his mistakes that he's made. Hopefully he feels good and gets some recognition for the overtime winner tonight.
Kris, I've heard that there's, the strategy of trying to move the goalie as much as you can before taking a shot. I'm sure you sometimes maybe hear the groans, though, in the stands if a player passes to a sharper angle from where he is. What's the approach you want to see the players take with that kind of thing?
You can't script it. You can't say shoot everything, or because it's disheartening when you see a good scoring chance fade away because of a pass doesn't make. But, if you're taking a shot that's, let's just say it's 10% going in, if you're able to make a pass across, make the goalie move, you might increase the next shot up to maybe 50%. So, yeah, it looks bad when that pass isn't made, but if it is made, your likelihood of getting goals is almost guaranteed. So, and that's, just one scenario, but every situation's a little bit different. Who's passing the puck? Is it somebody who's more of a passer, or is it somebody is he giving it to somebody who's, Leon Draisaitl sitting on for his one-timer? That's, that's pretty high percentages. So I can't say that there's a right or wrong way to do it. You just hopefully make the best decisions in the moment.
Kris, I know it's felt like an up and down week, yet you guys come out with 6 points in your last 4 games. How do you kind of describe that in the process?
I think, we're not playing our best hockey, and we knew at the beginning of the season it's going to take a while to build this and get our identity. And it's going to take a while. It's not that we've solved things, and certainly our schedule now is going to get a little more difficult, being on the road with Dallas and St. Louis trip, and then the East Coast trip with Florida teams, Philadelphia, Columbus, all those. That stretch is going to be really difficult. But we've got a lot of change at the beginning of the season with the players that we got coming in. We're trying to settle things out and put lines together, everyone understanding what our systems are, and then playing the way we know we can. So, it's a long process, and hopefully we're trending in the right way.
Kris, I want to ask you about the focus required to play this game. They're showing another game on the big screen, and obviously the baseball game. Just how do you kind of block that out as a team, trying to not look up?
Well, it adds some excitement. There's times where it looked like the Jays were going to win. There's cheering, and I thought they had won it, and then they kept on showing the game, and I was wondering what had happened, because I thought all the cheering and the excitement, I thought they'd done it. So, I think the Blue Jays have done, shared so much excitement throughout the country. And, you saw it here in Edmonton, and I'm sure it was like that in Vancouver, Halifax, definitely in Toronto. For the excitement in the building, I thought it was a good thing.
When they do have the TV timeout like that, though, and they're showing the highlights with the sound on, what do you say to your team? Like, just when they're on the bench, just to focus? And
Yeah, I think they were pretty focused. They were glancing and taking little peeks, but I don't think it was ever distracting for them.